Hello, family. Welcome back to my channel. Of course, on my channel, I discuss a variety of different topics, and in today's video, I am so excited to share this particular thought with you. I came across this thing a couple of weeks ago, and I thought it is important that I share with my family members, and that is why I'm making this video. So if it's your first time seeing this video, make sure you subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. So in this video, I have this very short story and a very short lesson I would love to share with each and every one of us. As I always say in my videos, I don't know who I'm talking to, but I know I'm talking to somebody, and that person is you watching this video. So this thing I'm about to share with you, it took me years to couple together, months and weeks to put them together and to learn this, but I will teach it to you in a couple of minutes. There are nine uncomfortable truths about life. There are nine uncomfortable truths about life, and I'm going to share all of those with you in this video. As you can see, I have my jotter here with me so that I don't miss out on anyone, because it is very important to me, and I know I'm sharing it with you will also teach you one or two things you need to know as well. That's why I wrote them all down on my paper so I will not forget anyone. Now let's dive straight into the conversation. Number one of this uncomfortable truth is a salary is a drug the employee gives you to forget your dream. Salary is a drug the employer gives you to forget your dreams. Most times we have this drive to do something. We have bigger goals. We want to build a business. We want to build a brand. We want to do some things. But because you feel like it's comfortable to work and get salary at the end of the month, it makes you forget that you can do more than just earning that salary every month. So that is why the employer always gives you that tips to make you remain where you are and not think about what you can actually do outside of the scope of earning salary. So a salary is a drug the employer gives you to forget your dream. That's number one. Number two is, if you continue to wait for the right time, you waste your life and nothing will happen. If you continue to wait, okay, let me wait for the right time. I want to wait for the perfect time to start this business, the perfect time to do this, the perfect time to study this, the perfect time to take these classes. There is never going to be a perfect time. You will waste your entire life and nothing will happen. That is an uncomfortable truth. We all know this, but because we want to find a balance and we think, I can make an excuse and say, I'm waiting for the right time. I'm waiting for a particular resource to come. I'm waiting for this thing to happen before I can do this or before I can do that. If you wait for the right time, you will waste your entire life and nothing will happen. You know why? There is no perfect time to do anything. You create the perfect time for yourself, and that is an uncomfortable truth. Number three of this uncomfortable truth is, even when you trust your close friends, even when you trust everybody around you and your family, let them know nothing about you. Even when you trust your close friends, your family, let them know nothing about you. There are levels to this, and I'll explain. When they say that everybody has a secret, and a secret is like something that keeps you going, maybe a secret ingredient if you're a chef, or a secret formula if you're a businessman. You always have this particular thing that you keep only to yourself, that only you know, because it's what keeps you going. And we say that no matter how close you are to your friends or your family, there are some things you need to keep to yourself. It's an uncomfortable truth, and you need to accept that. There are some things you need to just keep to yourself, because it keeps you sane, at the same time makes you do well in whatever endeavor you find yourself. Number four of this uncomfortable truth is, you lose 99% of your close friends when you start upgrading your life. You lose 99% of your close friends when you start upgrading your life. Like a wise man once said, that if you have 5 rich friends, guess who the sixth rich person is? Is you. And if you have 5 poor friends, guess who the sixth poor person will be? It's you. So it's a power of association. So when you begin to think outside the box and outside the circle of your friends you keep, you realize that you lose those friends because your mindset no longer align with theirs. What you do no longer align with what they are doing because you now think differently. So you lose your friends because you are trying to do something different, something better with your life. So you lose 99% of your friends when you begin to upgrade your life. And number 5 of this uncomfortable truth is you will you'll be 10 times happier if you forgive your parents and stop blaming them for your for your problems. You will become 10 times happier if you forgive your parents and stop blaming them for your problems. Our parents have lived their life, they have done their path. Now it is time for us to now do the things we think is right at this time and stop playing the blame game. Stop blaming your parents for not becoming rich to take care of you, send you the best of schools, or sponsor your craft or your brand. No. If you keep blaming your parents, if you keep antagonizing, if you keep being unhappy with your parents because they didn't send you to the best of schools or didn't give you the best upbringing, you will remain unhappy. So you will become 10 times happier by the time you forgive your parents and forgive them and forget about blaming your parents and work on yourself. That is an uncomfortable, you should get used to it. Leave your parents and work on yourself, because the more you blame your parents, the more you're wasting away your life, the more time is going, and your own children will blame you for not making money, for not taking care of them. You see, the cycle continues until you decide to break that cycle, to break that chain, and take care of yourself, build your brand, remain focused, and develop yourself. Forget about your parents, forgive them, and you'll be happier. Number 6 of this uncomfortable truth is you become more mature when you train yourself to not take nothing so personal. You become more mature when you train yourself to take nothing personal. Everything that somebody does and what anyhow they behave, you become mature when you've trained yourself that I won't take this thing personal. That is when you show that level of maturity. And number 7 of this uncomfortable truth is you don't need hundreds of self-help books to become successful. What you need is action plus discipline. I know I'm an advocate of reading, personal development, thousands of books that you have to read to keep you sane, to develop yourself for personal growth. I am an If you look at my videos previously, you see I recommend books that you read for personal development, books for business, books for to enhance your psychology. I do recommend books, but the truth is you don't need hundreds of those books to become successful. Books help you, it broadens your mind, but what you need, most importantly, is action plus discipline, and you create a massive empire you always desire. So you don't need hundreds of self-help books. What you need is action plus discipline. And number 8, the most difficult mission on earth is to focus on your dream, and the easiest task is to complain. Number 8, I repeat number 8 again. The most difficult task on earth is to focus on your dreams. And the easiest task is to complain. Giving excuses, giving reasons why it could not be, reasons why I cannot do it, reasons why I cannot do this or do that. it's very easy to complain, but my mentor always say, excuses don't pay the bills. You keep making excuses, your bills keep piling up because those excuses cannot pay your rent. It cannot pay the bills. So it's easy to complain. By the end of the day, those excuses cannot pay your bills. But the most difficult thing on earth to do is to focus on your dreams. And when you focus on your dreams, when you build that capacity to focus on your dreams, then you can be able to see those results that you always desire. But if you keep complaining, nothing will change and your bills will always keep piling up. So number 8 is most difficult thing to do in this world on earth is to focus on your dream. And the easiest task is just to complain. Number 9 of this uncomfortable truth is many people are stuck in an unhappy relationship because they are afraid to be alone. Many people are stuck on an unfair, toxic, uh, bad relationships because they are just afraid to be alone. But the truth is, that relationship that is toxic, that is unfriendly, that you're unhappy about, it is dangerous to you, dangerous to your mental health, and it is dangerous to anything that you can think of because it plays with your sanity. So, but many people these days are stuck in that kind of relationship because they are just scared. They are afraid to be alone. So, these are my 9 uncomfortable truths about life. If you've listened to this video or watched this video to this very point in time, that means you are part of the 0.19% that actually finished what they started. If you are so concerned about changing your life, then make sure you subscribe to this channel so you'll be part of our journey. I will disclose a lot of things that can help us improve our life and make us a better people. See you guys in our next video. Bye bye.